What's up YouTube? It's Andrea here at VW Family Farm, and today I'm going to pick the garden. I just thought I would bring y'all along and kind of show you what all's coming out of the fall garden. Got Emily with me behind the camera. She's a good camera woman, and we're just going to take you around to all the gardens and kind of show you what we harvest and how things are doing. So let's go. So I've got some sugar snaps coming up over here, but these snake beans came up, they reseeded themselves from where they were earlier in the summer. So I'm just gonna pick a few of these to throw in stir fries and stuff. There's not a ton ready, but there's enough for a little mess. Look how long those are. That's crazy. So there's tons of radishes that came up on their own throughout here that I've just left, but I'm only picking those as I need them. I'm not just coming out here and picking them on a regular basis. They just seem to keep better in the ground to me than when I pick them and try to store them. One of the things I have figured out about growing peppers here in central Arkansas, we're in zone 7B, probably borderline 7A, but it just doesn't seem to matter what time of year we plant these. We can plant them as soon as we can plant, or we can put it off a little bit and let it warm up a little bit, but our peppers just never really get going and thriving until this time of year, close to fall. It's like it takes them a long time to really get loaded. I don't know why that is, but I've just learned to try to keep taking care of the plants and be patient, because like, look at this habanada. Look how loaded it is. And it hasn't been that loaded all year as it is right now. I would have to say these little habanadas have been the pepper for us for 2019. These things are awesome. They still have the taste like a habanero or a hot pepper. Like you get the taste like a hot pepper would give you, and you're waiting for the heat to kick in like, oh no, and it just never does. They're sweet. They're really good to just eat off the vine. We've just really enjoyed them.
Look at those fall colors.
I'd say definitely a really close second, maybe even a tie for first, is this little guy, the jalapeno. Those are also a not hot pepper, but it has the flavor of a jalapeno. These have been delicious, and everyone that has gotten these from us, or other growers that have grown these, both of these are Baker Creek seeds, said they are just like flying off the shelves at the farmers markets and everywhere. These have been a really big hit. So we will definitely be growing those again. All right, so next we've got the Poblano. These are also from Baker Creek. These have been a winner for us this year. They've grown super prolifically. I think that's the word, prolifically. Can't even say it again. But they've got a little heat to them. So if you're looking for some heat to add to your cooking, these are really good. I actually cut these open. I picked some big ones the other night, cut them like this, took the seeds out, and just laid them open face, and filled them with a mixture of like ground beef and onions and garlic and things like that, and then covered the whole casserole with cheese. So this was like the base of like a casserole dish. It was really good. Then I baked it covered at like 350 for I think about 20 minutes, and then I uncovered it for 15 and let the cheese brown. It was super good. It was like a stuffed pepper made into a casserole, but it had no rice, because we're doing grain free right now. So that was really good. We enjoyed that. I made half of it with bell peppers so it wouldn't have heat, half with poblanos for who wanted a little bit more heat. You could even top it with a little sour cream or whatever you wanted, and you can put whatever you want in the meat mixture. I can't even remember what all I put now. I think spices and like I said, onion, garlic, that type of stuff. And then the banana peppers have just turned all kinds of cool colors. We just really like banana peppers. They're kind of a staple in our garden. I mean, how cool is that? I'm still struggling with this carrot bed. Had it going good and let them die, but I am determined to try again. So, giving them their daily shower. All right, Em, you want to head to the back?
Yes.
Let's go. One other thing that never really gets going here until it gets hot and dry, it seems like, is okra. But it is thriving in this weather. It loves Arkansas weather in late summer. I know it's officially probably fall, but it still feels like summer here. Only thing about it is when it gets like this, it's taller than you are. But that's okay. I'm going to do a recap when the garden is totally done for this year, and I'm going to verify the name of this okra before I tell it to y'all, so I'll tell it to you in a later video, but this okra is definitely going on the list as one of the favorites. I really enjoyed it. All right, I've got some new additions to my picking this week, and I'm super excited. I don't know about y'all, but in the spring, when squash and cucumbers are going, I love them. We eat a lot of them, but then by the time they die, I'm sick of them. And then we take a break in the summer. They don't grow super well here in the summer. And then by the time fall comes and we plant some fall squash, it's like, hello, old friend. I've missed you. I'm super excited to see you. So I've actually got squash to pick this week. It's been months since I had squash. So I'm going to stroll down through here and pick what's ready. These are kind of small, but they'll be super good still. So let's head down there and see what's ready. This lemon squash is kind of small, but I'm going to go ahead and pick it because honestly the fall garden is my favorite garden of the year. It's just so low maintenance, and I don't come out here every day. There's not as much weeding and pests to look for and stuff, so if stuff's still a little small, I go ahead and pick it because it may be a few days before I get back out here. Okay, this is totally weird. Either there was 2 different seeds in a pack, or what I'm thinking happened is this crossed with something. That is a lemon squash. It feels just like a lemon squash. It's not hard, but it's green and striped. That is totally cool.
Y'all want some fresh vegetables too?
All right, guys, it seems like this is where I'm ending every garden tour lately, but this is like the favorite spot. It's producing sweet, juicy fruit. So I'm gonna get in here and see if there's any strawberries to pick. I think there is. There's not been a ton of them, but Emily's saying yes in the background. There's not been a ton, but enough for a nice treat at the end of picking. Look at this basket of autumn goodness. I hope y'all are still getting stuff too. I hope you got your fall garden going because this is a really fun time of year to garden. Even if you're like, next year's the year for me to garden, try something this fall. Why not? Give it a shot. Thanks for hanging out with me. I will see you all later, and God bless. This is like the best treasure hunt ever.